I was a purple belt when I started teaching, and I think what often happens is when you are sort of the senior most female student in a school, you will often get asked to help the new female, or you'll get often asked to help the new students because you're sort of seen as a probably more of a nurturing character in the school. You have some skill, so the instructor might feel comfortable pairing you off with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. And from there, you know, when you sort of get a critical mass of new students, maybe you get like 3 or 4 girls, somebody might think it's a brilliant idea to put all the girls together in one room and have a women's class. So I don't think women are special, okay? Like, women are just like men in the sense that we're all students when we walk in the room. But I think I would be comfortable saying that I want to be every female's cheerleader, and I want to encourage them to stay, and I want to find ways to make it more enjoyable and create an environment where they can thrive versus throw them into a bullpit where they're just going to get tossed around, beat up, and be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to give them tools to succeed. I want to make them feel like they can get it too. So I think I've adapted my teaching style to be very descriptive. Some people might think I talk too much or give too many analogies, but I want to give my students, male or female, as many tools that they can possibly have so that they can be successful at doing a technique the first or second time around versus sitting there for half an hour with smoke blowing out of their ears because they don't understand, which happens sometimes. It happened to me a lot as a blue belt. The teacher would show a move and not explain it, and then I would go try it, and I could never figure out what the heck was going on. So I don't have women's only classes at my school right now. I think part of that is because I have the opportunity to be a head instructor of both males and females. So I want the females that come into the room to be educated to feel that they have just as much right and opportunity to be at the head of the classroom as well, as opposed to, well, we're separate. I do run women's only camps. Part of that is so that we can provide women with the opportunity to train together, you know, and to be led by other females, which I think is also important as well. But I don't want to create a culture where in my school on a regular basis, you know, the women will separate themselves or the men will feel like they shouldn't, you know, train with the women or that everything is different. And sometimes what I've seen is, you know, you get a women's program going, and then sometimes the women just want to stay training with the women and they never want to mix it up with anybody else. And my education has been co-ed all the time. And I get a lot from that. So I don't ever want my students to feel like they're this way or that way, but that, you know, we all have our differences, whatever they may be. And part of what we do in this room is learn to work together, you know?